Hello guys, this is the Eggnogger, and today I'm going to do part 3 of an explanation and my whole setup of my whole garden. The last video I showed you was a 2.5, and it was just explained about the tomatoes and the whole seedling things I have to regrow. And right now it actually did grow. I thought that I had to actually go to the store and buy new seedling packets, but I didn't have to, so thank God it actually grew. But I'm going to show you guys the way, the progress of the plants that has grown, and at the same time show you the drip irrigation system that I installed, you know, to my garden. And I'll give you more explanation through it as I go around. All right, now this is what I have, and just stick with me with this. I hope you actually understand exactly what I'm trying to say in this video. All right, guys, here we go. Okay, well, this is actually the way actually it grew, and in a way to where they grew tall enough, and they're really noticeable at the moment. And they actually, oh, well, before I start, these are the cucumbers. These 2 rows, they actually have grew the other leaf to it, and you got another one that's growing out through here. These are the first leaves that comes out, and these are the second, and the third one's gonna come out soon. So if you notice that there's 2 next to each other, this was the first one that was buried a little deeper, and this is the second one that I buried a little more close to the surface. That's why it's growing taller and it's faster than this one. So you can see them alongside each other. Now that was a mistake. My nieces were helping me plant, and I think that she dropped the seed and it fell right in the center, or I don't know if that was purposely done, or I have no idea to this day. But it's growing. I'm not gonna mess with it. So I figured it's part of the family, so I might as well let it grow. Okay. All right, now these are my tomatoes, and they grown pretty good. You can tell by the second leaves are growing out. The actual leaves to the tomatoes. These are the beginning leaves when they start sprouting. They're still gonna be there, I know. And these are the other one, and so on. These are together because the seeds, like I mentioned, the first one was buried a little deeper, and the second one above the surface. So yeah, they're growing a little later, and they go so on and so on, as well as here. Okay, now this is an empty spot. It never grew at all, and it did, but it died on me, so I had to yank it out. And I actually put a seed of watermelon, so that's why I got the seedless watermelon sign. So it's going pretty good though. You can actually tell, each right here. So it's pretty good. Now I gotta explain the whole drip irrigation system. This is what I purchased yesterday because I've been trying to get a new fitting for this, because the one I had previously, water was just squirting out and it was just dripping. It was just clouding water underneath it and creating a puddle, and it was something I didn't want to happen. So I finally got this coupling fittings. I'm sorry, it looks like the video kind of like changed a little bit because it turned off on me, and I had to reload and start recording again because it said I reached the maximum storage, so I had to delete some videos. Anyway, so this is what I purchased, and this is working pretty good so far. It's connected to the hose. So I installed this piece. This is a half inch poly tubing, which goes all the way, and it reaches up to here, which I add at the L corner because I don't want to get a loop and then it's not gonna come out right. So actually I installed this, which it leads all the way to behind here and ends right there. I add the end caps so you can stop the flow. And this is the whole row system picture you saw earlier, but they didn't know what that was. And it's right there, so it connects to here. Each of these fittings, couplings, and I'll put four of these because there are four rows of these plants. And the way it drips, the water just flows out through here, and it drips from time to time directly to the plants. So they're exactly even and just comes out the way it should, to where I don't have to worry about watering them manually or by myself. I just turn the faucet on and it just does this for me. Now the end of it from this connection, I add this, so it just shoots out to the end. I was gonna seal this shut, but I didn't want to. I just decided to put this on, so it's gonna shoot whatever water I can get out of them, and it'll just drain here or drain out. It doesn't really matter as long as it gets watered. Last night I literally had to mix up a formula, which is a pest control remover. So I had to spray each of these plants with them, as well as the tomatoes. I had to spray all around it and around my drip irrigation system as well. The reason I did that because there was ants and there was like bugs who would actually get on my plants and destroy them, and I didn't want to take that chance at all. So that's what I did, and I don't see any the bugs, pests. They're not there, so that's a good sign. But if I do see more from time to time, I'm gonna continue with the whole spray pest remover thing. But this is what I have, guys, so far. This is the growth of my cucumbers, and this is the growth of my tomatoes. As you can tell right there, just in case you can't see them. These grow faster than the tomatoes. Just giving you guys a heads up. Okay. So guys, I hope you liked this video, and I really hope the explanation throughout the whole video was very where you can actually catch it. And if you can't, I'm sorry, and I'm trying my best to do this. So let me know what you think about this, and so I'll do a part 4 once these plants get a lot bigger, just so you can actually see the whole difference. And I'll keep you guys updated. I'm sorry it took so long to get this part 3 out, but like again, I wanted to make sure everything was adjusted. The plants were grown healthy and good and stuff like that. So I actually had to go and buy new supplies, buy certain things. I mean, it takes work. It takes work to do when you're trying to garden and stuff. So I'll catch you guys to the next video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. See you guys.